Hi BookTube, welcome back to the BookTubePrize channel. My name is Robert, and today we're here to announce the results of our quarterfinals competition and also to announce the pairings for the next round, the semifinals. For those of you who are new to the prize, let me give you a quick summary of how it works. We start each year with 48 books in each division. We have two divisions, fiction and nonfiction. Next year we'll be adding a third division for translated fiction. Those 48 books are broken up into groups of 6, and each group gets its own panel of judges. At the end of 2 months, when the round ends, the judges turn in rankings 1 to 6 for the 6 books in their group, and then we compile the rankings, and the 3 books from each group that did the best advance to the next round. So we cut the field in half every round. So the first round, the octafinals, we went from 48 to 24 books. This round we just completed, the quarterfinals, we've gone from 24 books, now we're cutting it down to 12 for our semifinals. And then of course, in 2 more months, we'll cut our semifinalists down to the top 6 finalists. We'll announce the winners on the first weekend in October, where we announce the 3 medalists in each division. And that's how it works. It's very simple. Judges read the books, rank them 1 to 6, and we keep trimming the field until we end up with our winners. Next year, if you're interested in judging, please be on the lookout for an announcement video asking for judges to sign up. We will need even more judges next year than we had this year because we are adding that 3rd division. Okay, enough introductory remarks. You all are here for the results. Let's get to it. Okay, we'll begin with the nonfiction books. In nonfiction Group A, the 6 quarterfinalists were Minor Feelings, An Asian American Reckoning by Kathy Park Hong, Fevers, Feuds, and Diamonds, Ebola and the Ravages of History by Paul Farmer, The Address Book, What Street Addresses Record About Identity, Race, Wealth, and Power by Deidre Mask, The Dead Are Arising, The Life of Malcolm X by Les Payne, Hidden Valley Road, Inside the Mind of an American Family by Robert Kolker, and The Next Great Migration, The Beauty and Terror of Life on the Move by Sonia Shaw. The 3 books from Group A that are moving on to the semifinals are The Address Book by Deidre Mask, The Dead Are Arising by Les Payne, and Hidden Valley Road by Robert Kolker. In nonfiction Group B, the 6 quarterfinalists were World of Wonders, In Praise of Fireflies, Whale Sharks, and Other Astonishments by Amy Nezukumatatil, Black Spartacus, The Epic Life of Toussaint Louverture by Sudhir Hazari Singh, Notes on a Silencing, a memoir by Lacey Crawford, Caste, The Origins of Our Discontents by Isabel Wilkerson, Milltown, Reckoning with What Remains by Carrie Arsenault, and After the Last Border, 2 Families and the Story of Refuge in America by Jessica Goudot. And the 3 books from Group B moving on to the semifinals are Notes on a Silencing by Lacey Crawford, Caste by Isabel Wilkerson, and After the Last Border by Jessica Goudot. In nonfiction Group C, the 6 quarterfinalists were A Promised Land by Barack Obama, Entangled Life, How Fungi Make Our World, Change Our Minds, and Shape Our Futures by Merlin Sheldrake, Red Comet, The Short Life and Blazing Art of Sylvia Plath by Heather Clark, Our Bodies, Their Battlefields, War Through the Lives of Women by Christina Lamb, Square Haunting, 5 Writers in London Between the Wars by Francesca Wade, and Fathoms, The World in the Whale by Rebecca Giggs. And the 3 books from Group C moving to the semifinals are A Promised Land by Barack Obama, Red Comet by Heather Clark, and Our Bodies, Their Battlefields by Christina Lamb. And in nonfiction Group D, the 6 quarterfinalists were The Dragons, the Giant, the Women, a memoir by Way Too More, Conditional Citizens on Belonging in America by Leila Lalami, Eat the Buddha, Life and Death in a Tibetan Town by Barbara Demick, Uncanny Valley, a memoir by Anna Weiner, The End of Everything, Astrophysically Speaking by Katie Mack, Inferno, a memoir of motherhood and madness by Catherine Cho. And the 3 books from nonfiction Group D moving into the semifinals are The Dragons, the Giant, the Women by Way Too More, Conditional Citizens by Leila Lalami, and Inferno by Catherine Cho. Moving on to the fiction division. In fiction, Group A, the 6 quarterfinalists were Pew by Catherine Lacey, The Death of Vivek Oji by Akwaeke Emeze, Interior Chinatown by Charles Yu, Homeland Elegies by Ayad Akhtar, Deacon King Kong by James McBride, and The Mirror and the Light by Hilary Mantel. Moving into the semifinals from Group A are The Death of Vivek Oji by Akwaeke Emeze, Interior Chinatown by Charles Yu, and The Mirror and the Light by Hilary Mantel. In fiction Group B, the 6 quarterfinalists were The Pull of the Stars by Emma Donoghue, Real Life by Brandon Taylor, The Glass Hotel by Emily St. John Mandel, Susanna Clark Piranesi, Writers and Lovers by Lily King, and Shuggie Bain by Douglas Stewart. And the 3 books moving into the semifinals from Group B are The Pull of the Stars by Emma Donoghue, Writers and Lovers by Lily King, and Shuggie Bain by Douglas Stewart. In fiction, Group C, the 6 quarterfinalists were The Prettiest Star by Carter Sickles, Summer by Allie Smith, Hamnet by Maggie O'Farrell, Utopia Avenue by David Mitchell, My Dark Vanessa by Kate Elizabeth Russell, and Gin Patrol on the Purple Line by Deepa Anapara. And the 3 books from Group C moving into the semifinals are The Prettiest Star by Carter Sickles, Hamnet by Maggie O'Farrell, and My Dark Vanessa by Kate Elizabeth Russell. And finally, in fiction Group D, the 6 quarterfinalists were Swimming in the Dark by Tomas Jadrowski, A Girl is a Body of Water by Jennifer Nansubuga Makumbi, The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett, A Paragon by Colin McCann, Love After Love by Ingrid Persaud, and Things in Jars by Jess Kidd. And the 3 books from Fiction Group D moving into the semifinals are The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett, A Paragon by Colin McCann, and Things in Jars by Jess Kidd. Okay, let's look at the pairings for the semifinals. In nonfiction, Group A, the semifinalists are The Dragons, The Giant, The Women by Way Too Moore, Notes on a Silencing by Lacey Crawford, Our Bodies, Their Battlefields by Christina Lamb, The Address Book by Deidre Mask, The Dead Are Arising by Les Payne, and Cast by Isabel Wilkerson. And the semifinalists in nonfiction Group B are Red Comet by Heather Clark, Hidden Valley Road by Robert Kolker, Inferno by Catherine Cho, A Promised Land by Barack Obama, After the Last Border by Jessica Goudot, and Conditional Citizens by Layla Lalami. In the fiction semifinals, Group A, Shuggie Bain by Douglas Stewart, The Death of Vivek Oji by Akwaeke Emeze, Interior Chinatown by Charles Yu, Things in Jars by Jess Kidd, Writers and Lovers by Lily King, and The Prettiest Star by Carter Sickles. In fiction Group B, the semifinalists are A Paragon by Colin McCann, The Pull of the Stars by Emma Donoghue, The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett, The Mirror and the Light by Hilary Mantel, My Dark Vanessa by Kate Elizabeth Russell, and Hamnet by Maggie O'Farrell. Okay, there you have it. We've cut our field down to the top 12 in each division. A lot of literary prizes would call their top 12 their long list, and then their 6 finalists, of course, are the same as ours, finalists. We show you all the way from the beginning, starting with 48, down to our finalists, and so it gives you a little bit more of a look at the early workings of a literary prize as well. If you signed up to be a potential judge for this round, I'll be releasing those judge assignments in just a few minutes, so please log into your SpeechWire account and see if you have an assignment. If you don't have an assignment, and we will have a number of judges who don't get one this round because we had more judges sign up than we could use, you'll be on standby. Every single round that we've done, there has been a judge or two or more who have had to withdraw, either because they couldn't find the books or because something came up in their work life or home life and they just couldn't judge that round. So please don't despair. Please stand by. I will email people as needed to fill in any standby slots. Now, if you want to judge the finals, everybody who wanted to judge the finals gets to judge the finals. So when the sign-up gets sent out to all the judges, please indicate for sure that you want to judge the finals, and you will get included. I don't cut anybody from the last round. Everybody who wants to judge can judge. Okay, I'll be back in a couple of days with another video on some books that have just been sent to me by the publishers. And until then, I hope you're having a good day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.